What if your golden years could actually feel golden? No more traffic, no more stress, just quiet mornings, friendly neighbors, and the smell of fresh coffee drifting through pine trees or salty ocean air. If you've ever thought, where can I retire in Canada without going broke? You're in the right place. Today, we're counting down the top 7 cheapest provinces to retire in Canada for 2025, with the real numbers, the local charm, and the kind of details only a good friend would tell you. Ready to trade burnout for bonfires? Let's dive in. Number 7. Nova Scotia, the soulful seaside retreat. Nova Scotia is where nature and nostalgia meet. Picture this: lighthouses perched on dramatic cliffs, cozy coastal towns, and the sound of fiddle music drifting from local pubs. If you're looking for a place that blends small-town charm with city convenience, Halifax delivers. You've got hospitals, shopping, universities, and a lively arts scene, all wrapped in that laid-back maritime spirit. Now let's talk numbers. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is around $2,100 a month. If you're thinking about buying, the average home costs about $564,000. And your monthly cost of living? Roughly $3,102. Yes, it's one of the more expensive provinces on our list. But here's the thing. People don't move here just to save money. They move here for quality of life, for the ocean views, for the tight-knit communities, and for the feeling that life finally makes sense again. If your idea of retirement includes fresh seafood, long walks by the shore, and a deep sense of peace, Nova Scotia might be exactly what you're looking for. Number 6. Quebec. European charm without the airfare. Quebec is unlike anywhere else in Canada. It feels like you've stepped into Europe, but without leaving North America. Imagine cobblestone streets, cafe patios, and old churches with bells that echo through the city. In places like Montreal and Quebec City, history and culture aren't just preserved, they're alive. But it's not just about charm. Quebec offers some of the best healthcare access in the country, solid public services, and a thriving cultural scene. Let's break down the numbers. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is around $1,776 a month. The average home price is about $525,732, and the monthly cost of living comes in at roughly $2,666. It's not the cheapest, but the value is there, especially if you enjoy museums, music, good food, and walkable cities. Now, yes, French is the primary language, but many retirees see that as an opportunity, not an obstacle. And honestly, what better time to pick up something new? If you want your retirement to feel like a blend of old-world elegance and modern convenience, Quebec might just be calling your name. Number 5. Prince Edward Island, Canada's Storybook Island. Prince Edward Island feels like it was made for slow living. You've got red sand beaches, quiet coastal roads, and fishing boats bobbing in the harbor. It's calm, it's charming, and it's just the right size. Charlottetown, the capital, is small, but full of life. There's a strong art scene, summer festivals, and more fresh seafood than you'll know what to do with. And the cost? It's one of the most affordable places in Canada. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is just $850 a month. The average home price is about $365,600, and the monthly cost of living comes to around $2,718. This is the kind of place where neighbors become friends, where you can bike to the market, grab a coffee, and watch the tide roll in, all before noon. If you're looking for a peaceful retirement, surrounded by beauty, community, and a slower pace, PEI might be the island you've been dreaming of. Number 4. Manitoba. Prairie life with personality. Manitoba is one of those places that quietly surprises you. It doesn't shout for attention, but it delivers where it counts. In Winnipeg, you've got a growing arts and music scene, diverse restaurants, reliable healthcare, and a cost of living that's still manageable. Step outside the city, and it's all peaceful lakes, forest trails, and endless prairie skies. Let's talk numbers. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is about $1,381 a month. Buying a home? Expect prices around $376,770, and your monthly cost of living comes in at approximately $2,697. One of Manitoba's biggest perks? Hydroelectric power. It means your energy bills, especially during those long winters, are much lower than other provinces. For retirees who want a bit of everything, culture, nature, affordability, Manitoba offers balance. It's steady, it's welcoming, and it might be the perfect place to settle into a slower, richer way of life. Number 3. Saskatchewan, Sooniest province, happiest wallet. If you love wide open skies, golden fields, and peace you can actually feel, Saskatchewan might just be your retirement paradise. It's Canada's sunniest province, and with all that sunshine comes a slower, simpler way of living. Cities like Regina and Saskatoon offer modern healthcare, universities, and community centers, but without the big city chaos. Now, here's the financial side. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is about $1,228 a month. The average home price sits around $344,800, and monthly living costs come in at roughly $2,531. For retirees on a budget, it's a solid choice. You get space, safety, and affordability with no compromise on quality of life. Plus, there's a strong community feel here. People help each other out. And when you're done with errands, you've got prairie sunsets, quiet walking paths, and room to breathe. Saskatchewan doesn't try to impress, it just makes life easier. And in retirement, that might be exactly what you're looking for. Number 2. New Brunswick, East Coast value with a heartbeat. New Brunswick is one of Canada's best-kept retirement secrets. It's calm, it's scenic, and it offers real value without feeling remote. Cities like Fredericton and Moncton strike a perfect balance. You get access to hospitals, grocery stores, restaurants, and green spaces, all in one manageable, friendly package. And when it comes to cost, the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is about $1,274 a month. Homes average around $308,800, and your monthly cost of living comes in at approximately $2,341. That makes New Brunswick one of the most affordable places to retire in all of Canada. But it's more than just numbers. It's autumn leaves that stop you in your tracks. It's coastal drives, local markets, and neighbors who actually care. For retirees who want a simple, connected life with just enough nature, culture, and comfort, New Brunswick might be the answer you didn't know you were looking for. Number 1. Newfoundland and Labrador. Rugged beauty, real affordability. Newfoundland and Labrador isn't just a place. It's a feeling. The moment you arrive, you'll notice it. The salty air, the colorful houses clinging to cliffs, and the warmth of people who treat you like family. St. John's, the easternmost city in North America, offers everything you need. Hospitals, local markets, live music, and coastal charm around every corner. But here's what makes it truly stand out: the price. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is just $845 a month. The average home price? Around $297,000. And monthly living costs sit at approximately $2,412. That's one of the lowest overall costs of living in the entire country. And while it's affordable, you're not sacrificing quality. You're gaining access to untouched landscapes, vibrant culture, and a lifestyle that encourages you to slow down and breathe. If you want your retirement to be filled with real people, real beauty, and a pace of life that finally makes sense, Newfoundland and Labrador might just be the perfect place to start your next chapter. So, where do you see yourself? Waking up to the sound of waves in Nova Scotia, strolling through cobblestone streets in Quebec, or watching the prairie sky change colors in Saskatchewan? Wherever your dream points you, Canada has a place that fits. A place where retirement doesn't just mean slowing down. It means finally living on your terms. If this video helped you picture that future a little more clearly, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss more tips on where and how to live better. Let us know in the comments, which province would you choose and why? Thanks for watching. Here's to your next adventure and the peaceful, beautiful retirement you deserve.